Welcome back to Blackstardove. Welcome back to my channel. Um, this is an update video as well as a continuation of a few videos I've done. Let me slow down. The update is this will be the last video that I'm doing in this space. So the next video that you see produced by me will be in a new entire different space. That's why, as you can see, my background, everything is disappearing. I am in the current process of moving. But than that, I do appreciate everything. But there's a reason why I wanted this video to be the final one, because I wanted to talk about something that has really meant something to me. And that's ever since I found about it, the story of Lauren Smith Fields. Okay. For those who don't know the story or need a quick refresher, Lauren Smith Fields was a young black woman who met a older, let's say like a middle-aged white man off the I was about to say Tinder, not Tinder, but Bumble app. And then he came to her place for like the first date. She ended up passing away overnight. There's been a lot of mystery and a lot of like what the fuck really went happen surrounding that whole ordeal. I was trying to do an update video, but there really hasn't been any updates, and the only one I could find was from September. So I wanted to make another different video, and that is how we as a community, the black community, failed her, because I felt that we have. There's multiple ways that we failed her, but when we failed her because we started bickering, and then instead of just like trying to help out this family who needed answers, it became a debate about racial relations or interracial relations. Sorry about that. Man, like once people found out that she was killed, I wouldn't say she wasn't killed. Allegedly, she was killed. Man, I should have wrote down like I want to do my thoughts naturally. So that's why I'm kind of undone, because I want to make sure I say what I actually want to say and say it correctly. So I do apologize about that. She was failed by black men and black women. And allow me to go into a little bit of detail. She was failed by black women because everyone was on board with getting her justice until they found out that it was a white man behind it. So what happened was, when people thought that it was a black man that unalived her, everyone was on board with trying to find justice. Then once they found out that it was a white man, there was a specific group, they're called the divestors. They dropped that story like a heartbeat, because it no longer went with their narrative of, oh, just date outside your race, even though that can happen to anyone. And it just so happens that was a white man. They completely dropped her. And then the pro-black woman didn't like the fact that she was out with a white man, so they dropped it, and they was just it was just like the family's on their own. The same thing can be said for the black manosphere. Once they found out that it was a white man, they went out of their way to use it as a quote-unquote teaching lesson, and to say why this is why you should always date black and you should never be with a white man and all that stuff. It went from trying to help this family solve this mystery of what happened to their daughter and trying to get this woman justice, to this whole thing about interracial relationships, and should you be with a white person and should you not, and then the divestors, and like, oh man, it was just a complete and utter shit show. And I felt embarrassed about that, from both black men and black women. I felt embarrassed, because like, man, that's not the point. Like, can we just stick together and get shit done and get justice for this woman without, okay, let's see, like, everything has to be made political, and then we complain about things about us being political pawns. Like, we literally sit here and complain, like during election times and all that stuff. We're just used as political pawns, and then we turn around and we did the same thing to one of our own. That was some foul shit. I don't really believe in interracial relationships. I'm looking for a black woman to marry myself, but I still respect the fact that that black woman, like their family, needs answers. I think, this is just my opinion, that he did kill her, and she should have got real justice. But once we found out that it was a white man, it already seemed like the media itself was trying to sweep it under the rug. But then black people helped them by sweeping it under the rug. I mean, like, the family was able to get some type of action going. I know they ended up suing the police force, and then the NAACP got involved and all that stuff. But it wasn't a true show of what we can do. Like, I seen what we can do as a people. And just because that woman was out with, well, she went on a date with that white man, it shouldn't change the fact that she should have got justice. And I feel that we let her down. Like, the case, from what I'm seeing and what I can read and from the last update, it's pretty much cold at this point. And I know we live in this microwave society where, like, things are only hot for a moment and then you completely forget about it. Like, I literally had to remember because someone reminded me that Brittany Griner got released just last month. She came back home and I was like, hold on, wait, damn, that was only a month ago? Why it feels so long ago? Like, Tory Lanez being convicted was like, what, 2-3 weeks ago now. Like, it just feels like, because like there's so much shit happening every single week, and then everyone wants to jump on the next thing and we just forget about it. But I want this to be a teachable moment. I want us to stick together. Like, and I don't care who you choose to date. This isn't about that. This is about, no matter if it's a black man or a black woman, when one of us is unalived and we feel like someone else is at fault, no matter who it is, we should be on board with getting that person justice. And I felt like we really wasn't. And we let her down, we let her family down. And I believe this is my 3rd or 4th video on this particular subject about this woman, because I truly feel passionate about this. I'm like, man, like, it was something about, and I know, like, there's plenty of cases, even cases that I probably never heard of, black women and black men dying, but this one really, like, hit me. And I seen it firsthand. I seen how he was rallying behind her, and then I seen how we tore the whole thing down. And it was like the black community as a whole, because it was different sections of the black community. Once they found out, the divestors, like, oh shit, like, a white man did it, abandoned ship. The pro-blacks, oh shit, she was with a white man, abandoned ship. Black manosphere, oh, see, like, we're gonna tear it down, but we're gonna also let you know why that we're not gonna help you because you was with a white man and all that stuff. It was just a complete and utter shit show, and I wish to never see nothing like that again. And I hope that we do better as a people. And all I can do is try to lead by example. Take care. I love you. Peace.